Hello and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. The Alpha 4's been released, so we're going to take a quick look at it. Okay, so there's been a lot of changes in this this update to Alpha 4. We'll go through a few of them in this video. Primarily we're going to look at the galactic map, which is in the game now, and we're going to do a trade run. So first things first, I'm currently docked at a station in a system called Dahan, and if we look over to the navigation panel, the interface has changed around a little bit. You can go up and down, you can see the system you're in, and then the planets, and so there's the station I'm docked at, and there's various other things. I can identify signal sources, etc. And if you go down a bit more, there's the other systems. There's a Salus Primus, Eridin, LP98-132, and Ibutis. But the other thing you can do is click on Galaxy Map here, and oh, I've done that wrong. No, there we are. It's took us in. And this is the galaxy map here. So this is the system or the extent of the systems they let you play in the alpha. So it's restricted to the systems within this circle here. So we've got the 5 systems that I mentioned before. There's Eridin, there's a Salus Primus. They're all in there. You can zoom in. You can zoom out. You can. Now it's a little bit buggy. So if I click here, then here. No, it's going to let me filters navigation. There we go. So now it's going to let me move around, and you can move around and have a good look at the different systems in the galactic map. You can also click and search by name. So for example, if I search on Sol, there we are, that's going to take us there. So that's where Earth will be. And it gives you a path as well. So you can follow this grey path back to where we were, and for those old school people who've played the original Elite, there we are. There's the system you started on, Lave. All the way back from Elite 1, or the first Elite I should say. Anyway, that's the galactic map, but we'll come out of there and we're going to do a trade run. So we go into Starport Services, and we get the commodities market available. So we click that, and here we see the screen where you can buy your goods. Basically it shows things like supply, demand, current stock levels, whether it's medium, high, low, average price, that kind of thing. So I haven't worked out the optimum trade runs yet, but tea seems to be quite expensive in Dahan. That's what I must have misremembered. I thought tea was a good price here, but it's not. So I think what we'll do is let's do tantalum. I think is quite good here. Yeah, tantalum. We'll pick up alloys. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pick up some alloys. So we click on them, and we're going to buy 4 units. Submit.
At maximum capacity.
There we go. So we're exit out. So we've picked up our 4 tons of alloys, and what we're going to do is we're going to fly to Ibutis. I think will be a good place to sell them. So just to refresh my memory, so we've picked up alloys at 907 per unit. Okay, so we'll see what we sell them for at Ibutis. So if we exit out the menu, so we're going to request permission to launch. There we are. We've been given permission. Right, off we go. So couple of things. After launching, we need to put our landing gear up, which we've done. I'm going to divert maximum power to engines and boost away from the station, and it shall pop us and tell us we've left the no fire zone. So now we can warp or hyperspace to Ibutis. So we're going to pick it and lock and engage hyperdrive, and then we're going to move towards the target. There it is, Ibutis. And the effects for when you're hyperspacing are fantastic. Reminds me a little bit of the old Doctor Who intro. So I'm going to throttle down, so we've warped out right by the sun. So we're into the iBooter system now, but we need to find the station itself. So it's now showing us what's within the iBooter system. So there's Chango Dock. So we're going to set that as our destination. So now, if you look here, at the big circle in the middle, there's a littler circle to the top right, with the yellow thing. Basically, as you manoeuvre, whatever you're targeting, if you put that in the centre, you're pointing at it. So if I zoom back out, there we are. That's how I know that's where Chango Dock is. So we're going to go towards there. Now we're currently using what's called, I think, Super Cruise. So we're travelling really quick. And Chango Dock's 500, I think that's light seconds away from us. And this is a mode of travel to let you get between systems that are really, really, really far apart. And it can be quite difficult judging when to throttle back down, otherwise it's very easy to go flying past at a very rapid rate of knots. Interestingly, as you approach other bodies within space, i.e. like planets and asteroid fields, it does knock your speed down. So we're going to get to about 70, then we're going to throttle back a bit now. So let's see how we do. Try and curve around the planet a bit, because if we get too close it'll slow us right down. There we go. So speed up a little bit. So we get within about 120 kilometers, I think it is, or possibly 200. You can drop out of Super Cruise. There we go. So we're dropping out now. And this is where in the alpha it can be a little bit buggy. It can take a while to get back into a system, but we've got in fairly quickly here. So there we are. That in front of us is Chango Dock. So we will approach. Again, I'm going to put full power to engines, boost towards it. Wow, it's a very dark part of space here. So there's the planet over there. There doesn't seem to be a particularly bright sun around, which is probably why it's so dark in this system. Right, but we're getting closer to the station now. Let's give it another boost. Once we get to within about this distance, we should see the station in our contacts list. So we're going to request docking.
Request
So,
granted.
pad 28. So we will also put our landing gear down, and we're coming in on approach. See another ship there lining up their approach. Let's try not to hit them. So throttle down a bit. So So where are we going? Pad 28 we want. There it is, right in front of us, over there. Right. There we are, docked. Phew. So now we go to Starport Services. So we bought some alloys for, what was it, 907 I think we said. So let's see if we're going to make a profit. Where they've gone? There we are, alloys. So they're selling for 1,091. So we've made a bit of profit. So there we are, we've sold them, and I'm up to 8,209 credits, which isn't too bad. It's a start anyway. But just before I end this video, I will show you. Let's see what we've got. Some of the ships. So as you can see, the Cobra is 111,000 credits. There's an Eagle, which is a fighter, I believe, for 41,000. And this is the there's this one, the Lacon Type 9 Heavy, over 1 million. And you can also buy an Anaconda, but I think they're like 3 or 4 million. They're really expensive. So that was an example trade run and look at the galaxy map. So I'll end the video there. Thanks for watching. Bye.